My name's Houston, and I'm back with another pickup. This time I got the Jordan 13 He Got Games, and I picked these up for $25. And when I looked at the pictures, they were, I wouldn't say too dirty, but the pods here were all yellowish green color, and it looked like somebody cut the yard in them. And that was the only thing I saw wrong with them. So I went ahead and, well, they made an offer of $25 at first. And I was going to pick them up and I ran out of time. The offer expired. So I messaged the seller back and they resent the offer. And I went ahead and picked them up. And they came in, and like I said, the pods were yellowish green color. So I went ahead and checked them out, and I whitened them up, and they look like new again. And what I did was I did the Salon Care 40, and it whitened them up pretty good, but there were still a lot of heavy stains on them. So I went ahead and touched them up with some white paint. And it is okay to paint these white because the midsoles are not going to be touching the ground. But if you were to paint something like the pods down here, as soon as you're walking on the concrete, the paint would rub right off. So I went ahead and, like I said, I painted the pods, and I went over it with the matte finisher. And it's scratch proof, so in case they get scratched or something, I don't got to worry about the paint coming off. It can take it. And then it's rubber, so the paint will adhere to it. And this is let me see what the date says. It says January 17th, 2018 through April the 2nd, 2018. So this would be the 2019 when they released. So it's a pretty recent release. It's not too bad. I did have an older pair that I traded a while back, maybe a few years by now. And I gotta say that this is probably one of the most comfortable 13s that I ever had on. I don't know what it is. I think it's the padding. It's got a lot of padding in it, all through the sides and around the heel area. They're just very, very well padded and comfortable. And like I said, after I whitened up the pods here, I washed the top by hand maybe 3 times total. Got all the dirt off of them. And I didn't have to paint anything on the white. All the paint is there. There's no chipping or no flaking or anything. There just was a little bit of dirt in the suede, so I got it all out. And the eye of the hologram here is still looking good. It's got that orange look to it. Orange and green look. They didn't have the sticker on it, so I gotta be careful not to scratch it or rub it up against anything. Here's a look at the size tag if you want to pause that and look at it. And these are authentic. They're not replicas or anything. And the 13s are usually worn down here. This one, it is a little worn down, but it's not too bad. You can see it there. It doesn't have the white part showing or anything. The forefoot is really good. There's no wear up here. Just the traction pods are a little yellow. They've been used a couple times, but it's not too bad. There's a look at the front of the shoe. I did have to touch this part up. It had a lot of stains on it. I don't know what it was, but I got most of it out, and then I ended up doing 2 coats of white and a finisher, and I got everything back looking the way it's supposed to. Shoe came out really clean. And I'm probably going to wear these today. And see, all the stitching is nice on it. They do smell like laundry detergent now. This is the only flaw on the shoe here is a little bit of fraying right there. And it took a lot of scrubbing to get all the stains out of the white. I think that's what took the most time with all the scrubbing I had to do. You can see the suede here. It's all nice and clean now. And this is the only thing I couldn't get out. I don't know what that is. It looks like gum. It could be gum. I scraped and I got most of it out, but there's still a little bit there. So I don't know how I'm going to get the rest of that out. Maybe I'll do some more scrubbing. I don't know. But that part gave me the most trouble. It had gum all up here. I got most of it out, but it's just a little bit that's bothering me. But maybe it'll come off after a couple of wears. I don't know. And you can see all the pods here are white again. Here's a up close look at the tongue. It's got the nice padded tumble leather. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, and I'll catch you